You're watching a Voice for Men News Weekly with Nurdy Dancing.
Hello, this is Nurdy Dancing with this week's edition of the news from AVoiceForMen.com. In our top story, A Voice for Men announced this weekend that an activist committee has been formed to address the inequities against men in the criminal justice system, as well as the family courts. That committee is chaired by Dr. Tara Palmatier and AVfM founder Paul Elam. It also includes members of the AVfM editorial staff, John the Other, James Huff, Dean Esme, and the AVfM news director, Robert O'Hara. The committee was in operation prior to their official announcement by launching their first activism effort on behalf of United States Air Force combat pilot, Lieutenant Colonel Joel Kirk, whose children have been placed in the custody of his ex-wife, a documented child abuser, by Harrison County, West Virginia family court judge Lori B. Jackson. According to one member of the committee, a petition will be launched sometime this week calling for the judge's impeachment. Dr. Palmatier is spearheading the committee's efforts in the Kirk case and has expressed alarm about what's happening. She told AVfM News, quote, "After Judge Lori Jackson's rulings in the Kirk case, it's obvious that she isn't fit to determine the best interests of a houseplant, much less a child," unquote. She also added a plea for all concerned persons to help the committee bring awareness about the plight of the Kirk's two children to the attention of the media. In other news, an alleged journalist for OpenFile.ca has denied ripping down men's movement posters and then reporting on them being ripped down. Derek Bedry, an alleged journalist, wrote a recent article that connected the men's movement to acts of terrorism, mass murder, hatred of women, baby eating, and selling crack to kindergarten students. But who gave no evidence supporting his claims, is now saying he's being truthful in saying that the ripped down posters that he photographed were actually ripped down by someone who looked a lot like him. Bedry's alleged twin could not be reached for comment and has not been seen since the posters were ripped down. In other news, David Futrell still eats too many donuts and shits out lies. In our final story, Bravo Television Network announced that it will pilot a new series this fall, The Real Child-Abusing Housewives of West Virginia. The show is tailored after the wildly successful Real Housewives series of the same name. Sorry folks, I've just been informed that instead of the Bravo promotional image we intended to show you, we inadvertently showed you a police mugshot of Tina Taylor Kirk after her arrest from a drunken rampage in which she attacked her husband and two small children. Oh well. And that's the news for this week, Monday, September 17th, 2012. This is Nurdy Dancing, wishing you all a good night and see you next week.